Well, thank you all for coming. Can I get anyone something to drink?
I'm fine, but Doug's mother would probably like 3 martinis and then to have unprotected sex with her boss at work.
And Doug's father would love a glass of warm tap water and to never make more than $30,000 a year for the rest of his life.
And here we go.
Okay, well, I am just so sorry about what happened with Doug. I just didn't see the little guy.
Well, maybe you ought to get your eyes examined.
I appreciate that it was an accident, Mrs. Griffin, but nonetheless, we've retained a lawyer.
Well, there must be some way short of a lawsuit we can make this up to you.
Well, this is my weekend with Doug, but I've got tickets to see Lana Del Rey with our former nanny, Jessica. She's 24. So as a form of settlement, maybe this weekend you can put together a treehouse I don't want to deal with.
Fine. If that's what I have to do to make this right, then Peter and my children will build your son's treehouse.
Deal.
All right. I guess now the 4 men awkwardly sit here while my mom gives your mom a tour of a house that doesn't deserve one.
And this is a room adjacent to the room we were just in.
Ooh, what a fun house.
Ah, and here come our guests now. First to arrive is Tom Tucker, here to celebrate the anniversary of his divorce with his annual bender. Dr. Hartman and his overbearing mother, they never travel apart. If he could just meet the right woman, he'd find the independence he needs. Ah, Principal Shepard, newly single, lost half the school in the divorce. The librarian, never married, adult Disney woman. First kiss was with a boy at theater camp who would one day get beaten up by David Hyde Pierce for being too fancy. I say, Brian, do you know what these guests need? First to arrive is Tom Tucker, here to celebrate the anniversary of his divorce. Damn it, I guess the blanket fell down. Well, I've got 12 seconds. What these guests need is someone to arrange a little romance in their lives. And I'm the perfect man for the job. After all, I do all of Kevin Spacey's matchmaking. So you're not interested in having sex with Kevin Spacey? Oh, good. Kevin's going to love that. And then I said, not today, geese, and I landed that passenger plane on the Hudson.
As someone who didn't watch the news in 2009 and doesn't care for Tom Hanks films, that is the most riveting story I've ever heard.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your brunch captain speaking. It's gonna be a bumpy ride, 'cause I'm making mimosas.
The only thing bumpy around here is that strained airplane metaphor.
What is this, Mutters against drunk driving? Lois, have a drink. Ladies, I took the liberty of requesting our meal be soy-free, meat-free, gluten-free, dairy-free, cage-free, carb-free, and cruelty-free. And then I snuck you each a cinnamon bun because all that other stuff's for Democrats.
Oh, he is wonderful. Lois, where did you find him?
Oh, you think he's so wonderful? Last night he screwed the cocktail waitress.
I'm sorry, ladies. I have deceived you. So I'll just collect my free au pair. And one for my wife. And I'll be on my way.
Oh, are we home? Why aren't we going up the driveway?
Come on, I have to show you something first.
Daddy, what is this?
It's yours. I had to call in a favor or two, but it's all for you. I figured you can come here to sit whenever you miss Meredith.
Daddy, this is beautiful.
I'm sorry, Lois. You were right. People you love can betray you. But if they're rich enough, they can buy apology ponds.
Thank you, Daddy.
Oh no, Raphael, the old gardener, died. I have a story I have to tell you, and spoiler alert, you'll be getting another pond.
Ah, there's our belle of the ball, and she's chosen a suitor.
Well, you two look happy. How'd you decide?
Money. But I do feel bad for leaving Principal Shepard all alone.
Oh, you leave that to me. I may have one more clever scheme hidden up my sleeve.
Oh my. This may be one of my ocular migraines talking, but I see fireworks.
Can I ask, is that licorice on your breath? Or is that just my licorice breath bouncing out of your mouth?
Why don't you get in here and find out?
Well, it'll be nice to have a little road trip together. Yeah, we never had a lot of daddy-daughter time when I was young. You were always so busy.
Not now, kitten.
Oh, look. That's just like the pond Meredith used to take me to. I miss her so much. Yeah, I could always talk to her when I was having a hard time.
Lois, what's wrong?
All the kids at school said I'm Mad TV funny and not SNL funny.
Oh, Lois, kids can be so mean. Have you ever heard the story of the ugly duckling?
No?
Well, there once was a young duckling who had a hard time fitting in, just like you. And one day, that duckling went off to college and created a website to rate women. Then he made $100 billion and mined user data to rig an election.
Wow, so am I also gonna be a billionaire making websites?
No, but you'll use his site to post pictures of wine and passive-aggressively body shame other moms.
What is your problem?
Get away from me.
What's going on with you? I thought I made such a good impression. We had those ladies fooled.
Just leave me alone, Glenn.
I did exactly what you wanted, and I didn't make a move. I didn't even come close.
That's the problem.
You wanted me to?
I wanted you to try. I wanted you to try. Then I could shoot you down and feel sexually desirable and morally superior.
But you're both those things.
And you say that now, but last night you were out boinking that waitress. Now, how do you think that made me feel, huh? It made me feel like my best years are behind me.
Well, that's not true at all. I didn't make a move on you because you're my best friend's wife.
That is true.
Besides, you know me. I'm not a one-gal guy. Last night I was with Jenna for only 4 hours, and I cheated on her with a woman who was fixing the ice machine. Hands were a little cold, but we got there.
I used that ice.
Hopefully before 2:30 a.m. Look, if you wanted a decent guy who's only been into you and only you should have brought Peter.
You know what? You're right. So what if he drinks too much? So what if he weighs too much? So what if he thinks Scrappy Doo is the better Doo? He's a loyal husband and a good man. Oh, I should never have been embarrassed to bring him. And I shouldn't need the attention of another man to feel sexy and young.
That's right. Hey, why don't we continue our discussion in the shower? A little wet-a-tete.
How dare you? And thank you.
Okay, Mrs. Griffin, tell me what you see.
I see a cow in a lab coat, some vultures in a cowboy hat, and a dog trying to trick a cat into a clothes dryer.
Just as I thought. You're far-sighted.
Oh, no. What do I do about it?
Oh, well, I'm no doctor, but I would say you either need to get glasses or maybe LASIK.
Is that the surgery people get and then tell everybody they got it?
Yes, it's the veganism of elective surgery. If you're unsure of what to do, here's a video of Radiohead frontman and super weirdo Tom York to help you decide.
Hello, I'm Tom York. You might know me from Radiohead or my passing resemblance to a melting Tilda Swinton. Not many people know that I'm blind in one eye. Can you guess which one?
This is awful.
Oh, wait, just give it a few minutes. All his stuff starts kind of slow.
Fine, I'll get the LASIK.
Great. Make an appointment with my nurse. Now here's a lollipop from the Sackler family that says, "Sorry."
In the future, we won't even need our eyes. Computers will see for us.
Oh, now you're a doctor? I guess I'm a singer now. Tra-la-la-la-la, I'm Casey Kasem.
That was Elmer Hartman peaking at number 32 with I Hate Computers, parentheses, tra-la-la.
All right, Brian, I've devised a way to get the librarian and Dr. Hartman together. You see, I've prepared a batch of Martha Stewart's chokiest scones. So when the librarian eats one, she'll start choking, and Dr. Hartman over there will save her with the Heimlich maneuver. Here she comes.
Oh, these are going to go straight to my thighs. Now, if only I could find a man to do the same. Oh, is there a little try?
Okay, remain calm. I've done this before. Stop, drop, and roll. Oh, no, wait. I know this. Okay, remember your medical training. If a patient chokes on food, do the tummy squeezy move. Yeah, that's it.
You saved my life. Oh, how can I ever repay you?
Money?
May I have your attention, please? I believe you dropped this. The blueberries are still intact. Shame to let something so sweet go to waste.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Uh-oh, Brian. Looks like we've got a love triangle on our hands.
I'll treasure this forever.
Well, don't wait too long. It'll liquefy from the enzymes in your saliva.
All right, Lois is going to be home soon, so we got to fix this now.
Why don't we just shove him in the sewer? Let the clowns have at him.
I'm good with anything that keeps Pennywise off my jock.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait, hold on, Peter. This feels wrong. We can't just dump him face down into raw sewage without saying a few words.
You're right, Brian. I'll do the honors. It feels like just yesterday when he came into our lives carrying a pizza we bought. I always loved how he looked around the house a little too much while I was digging the money out of my wallet. And who can forget his license plate number? 7G something something 5. More sweat than you're used to seeing on a fella, but that's what moisture-wicking shirts are for. His nails were dirty, but his heart was pure. Okay, time to drop him in a river of dung. He's stuck! Oh, crap, it's Lois!
Peter, what the hell is going on? You ordered pizza, didn't you?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I don't care. I love you, Peter. And I have a confession for you. I went to my high school reunion this weekend and I didn't invite you.
What? Thank you! Oh, thank you!